800 meters champion Lilian Odira and double gold medalist Beatrice Chebet received a rousing welcome at Jomo Kenyatta International Airport after Team Kenya's outstanding performance at the 2025 World Athletics Championship in Tokyo. Chebet changed her name in history as only the third woman to claim both 10,000 meters and 5,000 meters title at a single championship. Faith Kipyegon also stood out, taking silver in the 5,000 meter despite it being her first race of the season in that event. Their return marks a proud moment for Kenya, celebrating resilience, excellence, and the nation's endurance dominance in global athletics.
Women, we don't have to limit ourselves. We have to keep on going, keep pushing every time, and we are so grateful to do the best and making history as the first country to sweep the medal from 800 to marathon. And I think we have challenged the boy child here.
Going there, joining her, running the 5,000. I was not expecting, to be where I am, but I really thank God that I came home with a medal in the 5,000. But my main biggest goal was just to still make history in 1,500. And when I move to 5,000, it will be another history.
The National Assembly has formally recognized Kenya's remarkable performance at the 2025 World Athletics Championships in Tokyo. Speaker Moses Wetang'ula commended the athletes for their resilience and patriotism, highlighting the nation's record haul of 11 medals, 7 gold, 2 silver, and 2 bronze. Kenya ranked second globally and emerged as Africa's best with historic victories in all women's races. Odira and Wanyonyi further shone by setting new championship records in the 800 meters event. Parliament dedicated 45 minutes to honor the athletes, during which Wetang'ula urged greater support for sportsmen and women while challenging legislators to deliver improved results at the upcoming East African Interparliamentary Games in Kampala.
The Kenyan team also topped the medal list of African countries. Honorable members, we are 53 or 4 million people. India with 1.3 billion. China with 1.3 billion could not match us. I think it is a very important feat. It is noteworthy that of these exemplary performances, some athletes made history in their disciplines. These are Miss Lilian Odira, who won the 800-meter women's event in a championship record time of 1 minute 54.62 seconds. Emmanuel Wanyonyi, who similarly won the men's 800 meters in a championship record of 1 minute 41.86 seconds. This is no mean feat, and we celebrate their tenacity and dedication.
President William Ruto has reaffirmed Africa's role as a global leader in sustainable development, describing the continent as a key driver of the future green industrial economy. Speaking at the high-level solution dialogue on climate finance in New York on the sidelines of the 80th UN General Assembly, Ruto underscored Africa's vast potential for green growth and innovation. He cited bold initiatives such as the Africa Green Industrialization Initiative and the Accelerated Partnership for Renewables as proof of the continent's commitment to transforming climate challenges into economic opportunities. At the same time, President Ruto raised concern over the financial strains facing African nations, pointing to illicit financial flows and inequitable global financing system that pushes rather than supports vulnerable economies.
In debt and fiscal space, we are told that 60% of climate finance should come from domestic resources. This is manifestly unfair because much of this burden is being placed on countries that have contributed the least to the climate crisis. We must not ignore the risks of overtaxing small, vulnerable economies already battling with high costs of living and climate shocks.
Wild Animal Protection is calling on the Kenyan government to ban commercial wildlife farming, warning of its risk to biodiversity public health and animal welfare. In a report released this morning, the organization highlights widespread farming of wild animals for tourism, trade, and medicine. Investigations conducted in 2024 uncovered 1,477 captive animals living in poor conditions across 6 facilities marked by cramped enclosures, diseases, and inadequate care. Tennyson Williams, the organization's Africa director, said the practice commodifies wildlife and fuels illegal trafficking under the false pretense of sustainability. The Wildlife Conservation and Management Act of 2013 permits the farming of certain species, but significant legal gaps remain. Patrick Mwinde of Wild Animal Protection now is urging the government to strengthen legislation and invest in public education. The report also warns that the wildlife trade poses potential pandemic risks. Kenya Wildlife Services Officer Lucy Mwita noted that inspections are underway to ensure humane treatment, while the report recommends a full audit of all wildlife facilities.
Introducing commercial wildlife farming, therefore, contradicts these principles and threatens the country's global reputation as a leader in wildlife protection. Moreover, Kenya's tourism industry thrives on ethical, nature-based experiences. And therefore, visitors that come to see wild animals in their natural habitats do so because animals should not suffer behind bars.
Parents at Gatunguru Boys High School in Gatundu, North Kiambu County are protesting a 25,000 levy imposed to rebuild 3 dormitories destroyed by fire. The blaze, which broke out 2 weeks ago, caused no injuries but forced learners to stay home, disrupting studies and leaving hundreds stranded. The school's board of management has instructed parents to clear the reconstruction fee along with any outstanding balances before studies can return. And that's it from the Eastleigh Voice News Desk.